Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Mercury, and today it's another day, Liberty of the Seas from Royal Caribbean, but today I am getting off the boat. I'm getting off the boat because we are here. We are in Bermuda. So we have docked here. This is King's Wharf in Bermuda, and you can see right off the boat they have like an aqua park set up over here. And then over here, this is actually a historic site. This is like an old fort. I've actually gone there before, and it's a museum, and you can actually go and explore in there. But this is the shipyard. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna check this out tomorrow. I've been here before, so we're gonna explore this a little tomorrow and see what updates there are. But today, we are gonna hop on one of the ferries, and we're gonna go over to Hamilton. So they just made the announcement that they cleared us into Bermuda early. So, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get off the boat. I'm gonna go hop on a water taxi. I did it. I'm off the ship, and I gotta check out the info for the water taxis. Okay, they have a board right away with the public transportation. So they have tokens to the ferry landing at the dockyard, and it looks like that is to St. George's and Hamilton. Then there are regular taxis and minibuses. So we have a lot of different options here. My plan is for the ferry boat. So here is the Liberty of the Seas. This is the ship I'm sailing on. But it looks like there is also the Norwegian Gem is also docked here. So we got two cruise ships here right now. So right away, there's a whole bunch of taxis available. So if you want to take a cab, you have that option. But like I said, I'm taking the ferry, or the water taxi, or the boat to Hamilton. All the different names, they'll cover me. They will cover me. So I was told we walk along this path, and it's a building with like a pink and white kind of roof or awning. And that's where I gotta go. Another thing I really like about the Bermuda port is it's a low pressure kind of a situation. There are other ports you get off at, and it feels like high pressure. Like, you want a cab, you want a taxi, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to go on this tour, you want to do a thing. And it's not like that. It is so chill. It is so laid back. It's easy for me to navigate this. So I went inside the little booth. It looks kind of like a kiosk. It's like a pagoda, and you can buy the ferry tickets inside of there. So don't get confused. There's like a lot of people standing around. You have to go in there and get your ferry tickets, and they work on tokens. So this is my round trip ferry fare. There's also a sign that was indicating there's free Wi-Fi and that you can like scan a QR code for the ferry schedule, but I'm having a real hard time getting my phone to connect to it. It's like connecting to the Wi-Fi, but not the internet. So I was able to pick up a paper ferry schedule while I was inside the kiosk. So this is the ferry schedule. I am on the blue route, which is from Royal Navy Dockyard to Hamilton. Looks like my next ferry leaves at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. They leave on the hour, it looks like, in the morning. And then for leaving Hamilton, there's a few different options. So you have like 11:45, 1:30, 3:15, and then there's a specific trip section, and then 5, 7:30, 8:30. So they do have a frequent running of ferries on this route. I found a seat up top. Up top. I decided, how often do I get the chance to sit up top on a boat ride? Why not? Why not? Oh, we're moving. We are off. They are very efficient in loading us. Because I like just got on the ship. Really, just did. Okay, we have slowed. I mean, we slowed before, but now we're really slowed. And we are pulling into the dock. So this is our first glimpse of Hamilton. So I am off the ferry and I'm in Hamilton. So it's just such a nice vibe. I can't wait to walk around and explore. I don't know if I said it before, the ferry was $4.50 each way. That's it. So nice, easy ride. Took less than 20 minutes to get here. Now it's time to go explore. So just to give a sense of the vibe, right, when you get off of the ferry, it's very, very chill. I am noticing right away that cars drive on the left side. It is a British colony, or was a British colony, I should say. So that contributes to the cars on the left. So they do have a map right where you get off of the ferry. And something I had done before I left was there is an art walking tour, and I downloaded the map onto my phone. And I just sort of wanted to cross-reference to where I am. So I am here at the Star. A lot of the art on the walking tour is here by the Queen Elizabeth Park and up to Church Street and over here to the art galleries. So I'm actually gonna walk over there and see if I can find some of the art on the walking tour, and then I'm gonna come this way and see what's around. So that is my game plan now. Now that I'm here, I have a game plan. I had a loose game plan to come here, but yeah, let's go see what art we can find and see what Hamilton's like while we're doing it. Oh, this is such a fun crosswalk button. I love pushing the button, but this one is fun. This is quite sizable. You are not going to get confused. So much like in England, the street signs are on the buildings. They do not have freestanding street signs. They are tacked up on the buildings, just like in England. So my map says that if I walk along Front Street, past the flagpole to Queen Street by the Queen Elizabeth Park, there'll be some art on that side. And then as I continue up Queen Street and head over to Church Street, there are some sights to see. So the sidewalk was closed where I was walking, so I made a right turn. So I may be skipping some of the art locations because the sidewalk was closed. But the architecture over here is so beautiful. This is just a wonderful beach town. See what I mean? Look at this architecture. Look how beautiful and grand it is. So I found the most adorable rental cars. Look at this, they're called a Mini Max, and they are little electric vehicles with a big reminder to keep left. But these are the cutest things. I actually think they're smaller than a smart car. They're 2-seaters and quite tiny, but will get you around. Those are adorable, and they're like a great alternative to like a scooter, because scooter rentals were like, they were available at the dockyard. That's a great alternative to a scooter. Yeah, so as I mentioned, the scooter situation is very popular here. Lots of scooters and scooter rental places abound. It's such an interesting combination of these very modern buildings, and then like over here, there's this little building just sort of tucked in. It's like a little, I don't know, small little house right in the middle of these like condos and hotels, office buildings. It's also pretty toasty today, and it's very humid. I mean, anytime you're on an island, the humidity is up. So I'm gonna try to find ways to walk in the shade a little bit more because it's toasty out. It's a bit toasty. So I seem to have found my way to Church Street, and there's a lot of interesting stonework and stairs, and I'm curious. I'm like a kitty cat. I have no idea where this leads, but I'm gonna find out. Oh, is it a car park? Yeah, it leads to a car park. Okay, it was not at all as exciting as I thought it would be. I thought there would be like a park or something pretty up there because the stonework is gorgeous. No, it's just, it's a parking lot. It's a car park. Oh, I'm excited. I think I'm finding my first piece of art from my art walking tour. All right. So we have this mural. Look at this. Yeah, and here we go. Here's the little placard, and you could scan and learn more. I don't have Wi-Fi, which is unfortunate because I can't learn more while I'm looking at it. So I'll have to listen in hindsight, like I'll listen after the fact. But yes, this is our first piece of artwork, and let's see if it has the artist's name over here. Yes. So here is the artist's. So excited. This is a great mural. I can't wait to find more. This is beautiful. Oh, love the shading and the dynamics. It's wonderful. Oh, there's another mural right next to it. There's another one right here. So this mural is little kids playing ball, like playing schoolyard games. They got one doing like a chalk drawing of the sun. Other kids growing up and playing jump rope. How beautiful. I love that the kids are like all silhouetted, and it's just kids being kids. Just kids being kids. I love the concept of just a kid being a kid because they're just learning and exploring and growing up, finding out about their environment. And as I'm saying this, I found another mural and it has mosaic pieces in it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So again, scan for more information. And here is this partial mosaic, partial painted mural. We have the butterfly and we have like, it looks like sea glass. Like look at this, see? It's tile work. And then over here we have what looks like sea glass embedded. This is beautiful mosaic work. At first I thought like the bees were painted and like parts were mosaic. No, the only thing painted is the blue. This blue background, that's painted. But all these flowers and butterflies and bees, these are all mosaic. Oh, look at the little frog. Hello. Hello there. Oh, and these like pearl or pearlescent pieces on the butterflies. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh, I like the way the spider web is done at the drain pipe. So it's like, come out, little fly, I'm gonna eat ya. That's a great positioning and use of existing like space and sculpture. Overall, from a distance, this is what this piece looks like. But you can see as you get up close on it, the mosaic work is amazing. Oh, that one was beautiful. I appreciated that one. And I can see more across the street, so that's where we're gonna head. So we have Black Lives Matter mural. It says, Black Lives Matter for my future. We are all equal. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at all these colors. It's like a lighthouse and a fish. Oh, and here's some jellyfish. Look at this. So I'm over here by the City Hall and Arts Center, and I've been inside here before and they have a beautiful museum inside, but it looks like right now they're having some kind of event and they have live music outside. So now that I found most of the art that was on the map, well, at least a good portion of it, I'm gonna just walk around and try to get the vibe, get the feeling of what Hamilton is like. Maybe if I find a little coffee shop, I could use a caffeinated beverage. I wouldn't object to that. Just walking around, looking at the different shops. I am noticing a lot of different like hair salons. I'm noticing a lot of healthcare, like podiatry clinics, kind of like urgent cares. I am noticing a lot of that too, which kind of parallels what's going on in the States. We have a clothing and jewelry shop. Ooh, look at this bag. All the gold jewelry here. This is beautiful. Look at these pearls. Very nice. Now I'm passing by a shop called Indigo Song, which the sign says Bermuda artists and designers. So this is all local art and craftsmanship in here. Again, just walking around trying to get a vibe, but behind me, this looks like an indoor shopping area. So maybe some air conditioning. I'm gonna see if I can cool down a little. So yes, there are a whole bunch of shops. We have jewelry, we have sportswear. I saw a tea shop, like an apothecary with like different tea blends. There are also 2 floors and there is air conditioning. So it's not cranking, but it is letting me cool down a bit. So I came back outside, just decided to walk around, take in some more vibes. This has piqued my curiosity, the Bermuda bookstore. Let's check it out. So that was cute. It's a small bookshop, but they have a little of everything. They had some comic books in there. They had like modern stuff. They had local stuff. They had kids stuff. So a little something for everybody if you needed a little book, if you forgot something for your trip. So there's another like mall area. There's a body shop. There is a glazed bakery and cafe, which does have coffee. I am taking note of that. And this is Brown & Co. Little Bermuda. Oh, I have fragrances from them. So in one of my previous trips to Bermuda, I went to St. George or St. George's, and there is a perfume company that is based out of there called Little Bermuda. And I got sort of like a sample, not a sample pack, but like different fragrances, but like very, very small sizes. So it's like it's a sampler, but not samples. Like I had to purchase it, but it's like small sizes. Like a flight. It was like a perfume flight, kind of like that. They carry that brand here. I still have plenty at home, so I don't need any more, but it's good to know if you don't make it to that part of the island, you could still get it over here. We have some women's attire over here. They had some bathing suits and some different outfits. Some handbags here. Some jewelry. Very popular with the blue theme. I always notice the blue when I'm on islands. Like I think they like get inspired by the ocean, and all the jewelry they promote is blue. There is a gorgeous cathedral over here. I don't know what the history of it is, but it is absolutely stunning. Very old school architecture for sure. So this is kind of cool. Outside of the general post office, they have these stamps on display, like oversized stamps, like little billboards of the stamps and little descriptions about it. So that particular one was Bermuda fruits, and this says ever since the early 17th century, islanders have used local fruits for culinary and folk remedy purposes, as well as for dyes. In the stamp issue, 6 of our 4 most popular fruits are depicted by Bermudian Janet Percy and her beautiful colored pencil illustrations. And it shows all the different stamps in this collection on display outside of the post office. Look how cool this one is, the prickly pear. That's awesome. You never know what you're gonna find just looking around. I love it. If nothing else, this is just a great area to walk around in. I mean, there's a lot of shops, there's a lot of restaurants, but it's also very relaxed. Like, I'm very, very comfortable just walking around on the streets here and just taking it all in. I found where I want to get my coffee. Rock Island coffee. So I got my iced coffee, and she was amazing. She melted the honey in hot coffee first. I didn't even have to ask for that, and she knew to do that. Awesome. I love this place. I think coming to Rock Island Coffee is becoming a bit of a tradition for me. I couldn't remember exactly where it was, and I was hoping I would stumble upon it because they have delicious coffee. It feels like each time I come to Bermuda, I end up coming here. It's a great, relaxed, like typical, like independent coffee shop vibe, right? They have like a little reading nook. They have like books you could borrow. They have books you could borrow. It's just relaxed. It's a relaxed vibe. They also have Wi-Fi, so that's helpful. And delicious, delicious coffee. So I also picked a good time to pop in there because while I was having my coffee, there was a brief little rainstorm. I actually cooled down a little bit because of it. So now back to walking around. That brief rainstorm, it cooled the temperature down, but the humidity, ooh, it is still quite humid out. Quite humid. So if you want to know where the coffee shop was, see the water over there? You walk up Front Street over here to Burnaby Street. Also, the Hog and Penny pub is over here on Burnaby Street, so that's another point of reference for like how to get to the coffee shop. So Hog and Penny, you go past it over here and you make a right. So I'm just walking along, I'm sort of on the main road that's by the waterfront, and I came across this beautiful, beautiful building with this pillar. And in front of the pillar, it says, this foundation stone was laid by the HRH, the Prince of Wales, October of 1920. A little bit of history right here. We got a little bit of history. So I'm starting to wind down. My legs are getting tired. I think I'm gonna end up eating on the ship just because of like my dietary needs. It makes it easier for me if I go back to the ship to eat. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, but the ferry's not for a little while, but I found a beautiful, beautiful place to sit. Let me show you where I am. So you see this is Front Street, so this is like the main road right along where the water is and come around here. And I'm sitting right here, right at the water. There's even little stairs, you can get right down there. And there's also a little chessboard. I'm sitting at like one of these chess tables. I don't have any pieces with me, can't play, but it's here, it's here. But oh, this view is fantastic. The water glistens like almost like little bits of like confetti, like glitter, not confetti, like glitter. It just twinkles. The water just twinkles here. I can't give the right words to describe it because it is just absolutely magical. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this while I wait for the ferry. And I guess with that I am done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care. Twinkling water. Just twinkling. Okay, bye everyone.